Welcome everyone! Welcome to another First Minutes episode. This is MetalCanyon, and we'll be checking out the first minutes of Space Pirates and Zombies 2, or Spaz 2. I've played Spaz 1, and quite a while ago actually, and it was a top-down, well, sort of shooter slash RPG slash simulator. I never really got much into it. I played quite a few hours and then got a little bit bored. So let's see how Spaz 2 does. Now the first thing we can see is that it's in 3D. The second thing is, because it's a pretty big game probably, the developers have provided some press saves. So we've got the press mode early, middle, and late, so we can see how the game evolves. Now obviously, because I'll be going into this, I usually set the options, but I didn't set it low enough. There. Now obviously, because I'll be playing, you know, things late into the game, I will not know the proper controls and such. There was some instructions given, but, you know, expect that I will be doing things wrong. So let's do the early thing, where you're, you know, you start out with a small mothership that's quite fragile in a huge place. Well, it's actually not that huge, but still, there's quite a few things. This is the galaxy map, where you can see all the ships. This is me, apparently. Level 6, threat 18, and that's our ship. There's a faction info. There's a lot of stuff here. Simon. This is probably our relations. Yeah, minus 40. So, let's go back. And cloaking. Read this. Read this.
Mother Nature is a cruel and merciless meat grinder, and the infinite void does not differ. Unless you want someone drinking their Hefeweizen out of your skull, you should leave your fluffy comfort zone and learn as much about this horrific existence as possible. I have prepared a series of extracurricular activities I demand you complete with haste. If the gift of knowledge, experience, and adaptability are not enough for you, there will also be candy.
Oh yeah, of course, the resident scientist that thinks everyone is a complete moron because he's so smart. Anyway, the interesting thing is the single player, I mean the campaign. There is no multiplayer as far as I'm aware. The campaign, or the tutorial section, is 12 hours long or thereabouts, and is basically the story part. And then I guess it's, you know, it's open world, you do whatever you want. Well, it's probably open world there as well, but anyway, you can see these are trade lines, so we can travel between star bases and such. Move to, let's move to this star base. Obviously, time only moves when you move on the map, so you have all the, you know, all the time in the world. Let's visit the junkyard. If you're desperate for parts, you can sift through the junk of the star base. Junk parts have no value. Now, this is the cool part. Your ship, here's a top-down view, but you can also go into, you know, the other views. But obviously, right now, we're actually building the ship. Now, you can do this to your ship, you know, and actually take it apart, and then when you're ready, you put things back into place where you want them. Oops. With the tractor beam. So right now, why would I not take these things? It's a junk part. Let's see how it compares to my other wings. So these are wings. Yeah, it looks junky as well. So compared to this, doors stop right. It's got 291 something, and it adds a lot more of other stuff. But I could add this if I wanted, somewhere where there would be space, but I don't really have any space. So I'm guessing this is when you get banged up, you don't have money and you're desperate, so you actually, you know, build your ship from junk. How do we go back? No. Darn it. Oh, we can actually shoot them, I guess. That's interesting. So how do I get out of here? Tactical tab. Clear to spine, clear ship, cleanup area. Boop. Oh, interesting. Building tips to star map. Alright, so let's go fight something somewhere. What's going on here? Are they fighting? is harvesting. No, let's go to a place where we can actually fight.
Hives work like bees. They send out them worker ships, raiding for supplies. The nectar returns to make the hive mighty. If we go risk getting stung, we can nab some of that honey pot.
They send out bandit ships to raid for supplies, grow stronger, can be destroyed, converting it into a bandit swarm. Swarms can also be attacked. Okay, let's go there. Let's see what we can do. Hive of villainy, high threat. Now I'm assuming we will die here. What's going on? Is it loading? No. I'm assuming we will die here because I don't really know much. But there you go. It's nice in 3D. So there's the hive. There's our shield at the bottom left. Ooh, let's get this guy first. We can also zoom in like this, which is pretty cool. And our shield is getting pounded. What is that? Get him! Yeah, our shields are already offline. This is probably a really bad idea. Come on. There's some kind of growth on that asteroid. Very strange. And I have to reload the capacitors. Come on. Yeah, we'll get destroyed here. Get it. Seems to be close to death as well. Maybe. Not really. I'm getting out of here. I think we're losing parts of the ship now. Yes, we are. That's not good. What was that? Oh, it was a part. And we have been destroyed. I'm absolutely... Well, it was probably stupid to go and try and destroy a hive like that. Battle lost. What happens? Mothership is dead. Load last save. Alright. Let's load the last save and try this again. But not go there. Oh! Wait. Wait a second. This is the... No. This is the tutorial. I have to do this. Press early. Let's go back there again. So, obviously, you build your ship. You put whatever... you know, things you want on there. Why are these red? Threat 68, and we are threat 18, so we're pretty poor. Oh yeah, there's even numbers. Oh, you can move like that as well. Interesting. So this guy is friendly. Why is he red then? How do I know which guys are not friendly then? Neutral is fighting. Hostile. Threat 14, and we are threat 18. Let's go to them.
Why are you touching me?
Why are you touching me? Let's, who are these guys? No way it can be. Wants to start battles. Retreat from battle. Alright, let's move to them. Intercept course. Ah, they're running.
No way.
Demand surrender. If you don't mind being universally hated, you can always bully other captains. Just don't be surprised when it happens to you. Get lost. If you're intimidating enough, you can scare this captain off for a while. This is useful for keeping moochers away from your claimed resources. When diplomacy fails... I don't know, let's fight.
Really hit a woman?
They probably... I probably shouldn't be fighting them, but I am.
Light years from here.
Where are these guys? I guess they're on my side. Oh, starboard. Also, quite interesting, this game can be played with Oculus Rift or HTC Vive. Oh, she's already dead. Well, darn it. Ah! Area clear.
Look at all this here stuff all tossed about the void like toilet paper in the wind. As much as I want to stuff the metal mother full of treasure, the space inside is always smaller than the shell outside. Go figure.
Ship parts left behind, you may use a tractor beam. You will have an opportunity to collect the 4 highest value items. The remaining items will appear as wreckage on the star map, where other captains have an opportunity to loot from it. You can loot wrecks even if you were not in the fight. So how do I do that? Yeah, right there. Oh, there we go. Oh, you can even do it like this. Or I can go into C and do it like this. Subcores. Cores maxed. That's a wing. Not really sure where to put it. Nowhere is the answer. And there's a thing here. What is that? I want that thing out of the way. There we go. Oh, is that like a black hole generator thingy something? So you can jump from it? To star map. Loot. Alright, let's see. Hide equipped parts. Battle scavenger. Door stop left. Mandolin right. Take all. Oh, well, they were happy about it. Because I guess they were... Look at that! Look at that woman there on the avatar. It's crazy. And that's some kind of an alien almost.
Game saved.
Right, I want to go somewhere where I can actually fight. Proper. Neutral. Oh, you can also right-click to move to a certain location on the map. This guy seems to be cloaked or something? Ransacking. K-Bambo. Cloning farm. It's not exactly what one would call a happy childhood, but Deep Space Clone Farming is still safer than being stuck planetside in a hostile galaxy such as this one. Every so often, a fresh batch of humans can be harvested from here. That's resources owned by another captain. Of course, because later on in the game, you can actually own space stations and entire areas and take, taxes from them and so on and so forth. It's pretty interesting. This is very confusing though. Why are they red? You know, from the dawn of time in games, we were taught that red means bad. And I'm not talking about communism, I'm talking about red in games. They're enemies. And green is good. And yellow is neutral or blue. Let's see, where can we go? And do we have an unlimited amount of... Oh yeah, we have res to power the engines, I'm assuming. What's this? There's a raid. What does that mean? A neighboring starbase is deploying a raiding party here. The current starbase owner will appreciate it if you wipe them out. The owner of the raiding party, not so much. Solo encounter. I'm probably gonna get destroyed there. Ooh. What's that? A res field. And there's an owner there, of course. Now, res is the most coveted element in the game. What the hell is that?
How did I get here?
Oh, this poor captain has fallen apart hard times. They are en route to a near starbase in hopes of rebuilding their lost starship. You should probably leave the escape pod alone. Probably, or maybe not. Transport. Starbase. There's a res. Alright, you know what? I don't care. Let's go to this res area. You can't find res at the local corner store anymore. There are a few special places where res does continue to grow. These rare and mysterious locations are highly sought after. Ransack. Let's do that. Because I don't care.
Exhausted.
There we go. And they didn't send anyone to catch us. There's some scrap there. Let's move there. They're gonna hate me for doing this because I'm basically I'm stealing from them. There's a bandit hive with a threat of 20 and we've got a threat of 18, so I don't know. Let's go check it out, shall we? And then when I inevitably die, we can check another save game. Threat 20. Yeah, let's try this, shall we? Well, so far it's quite interesting. Alright, so I'm not gonna go forward, I'm gonna wait for them to come here. Oh, come on. Where are they? Okay, my weapons are already firing on their own because that's what they do. And I am getting hit now. Hey, come here. Oh, it's already dead. Nice. Now that ship is moving closer. No, wait, that's the hive, isn't it? Now that's the main ship over there. Get it! Now there was some talk about charging shields and such by holding space, but I'm not exactly sure what that does. Maybe I should investigate. Okay, we have to reload. Ow. I've collected a blueprint. Oh, because we're destroying this ship. Nice. Finally. Die. There we go. They're done. It's quite nice that the computer shoots for you like this. There's a lot of ships everywhere. Okay, so by holding down space, I cannot shoot, but I'm using my capacitors to charge his shields. Okay, that makes sense. They don't charge very quickly, unfortunately. See that guy. Can I even hit him from all the way over there? Probably not. Well, I like the fact that everything's 3D. Shooting stuff is not quite as satisfying as one would think, just because there's so much going on. But I guess, you know, the best thing is to start. Oh, this thing is spawning more of those, isn't it? I guess the best thing and the proper thing to do here would be to start anew, you know, and build up your ship slowly, so you know what weapons you have, what weapons you want, and so on and so forth. I think that would be quite preferable, actually. But because I don't have that luxury of time here... Yeah, right there. Darn it, it's almost dead. There we go. Then we have to do this, you know, for a little first minutes. To check it out. What is that? Oh, it's some kind of a thingy. Let's power up our shields while we're here. Capacitors can get recharged afterwards. What's going on? All these little tiny craft. Okay, fire! I have no idea when we're in range. Now we're in range, because it started firing on its own. I'm just gonna stay here and fire at it until it goes boom. Look at this thing. It's kind of cool. I like that weird growths as well. We're reloading and we're getting shot up like crazy here. That's not nice. Come on. Are those shields? Oh, they're trying to recharge. I see. So we cannot get hit while they're recharging. There we go. Nice! We actually did it! That's amazing. I don't know how, because I had no idea how to properly play, but there you go. We actually did it. These are so weird. What are they? Ooh. It's pretty cool. Let's also go check out that thing over there. It says... What does it say? 57,000 kilometers per hour speed limit. We don't care about no speed limits. Alright, so that was interesting. So now we can go to the tactical tab, get out here, and get all the loot. Wait.
Carl is out sick today. This unit will now distribute the quota of condescending and hurtful remarks. Your mother's mass is greater or equal to the average mass of a red giant. Ha, ha, ha.
That was actually pretty funny. Your mother's mass is greater or equal to the average mass of a red giant. Oh dear. Alright, you can now set bounties and build incentives. Oh, that's a perk. Hell, 30%. Oh, we leveled up, didn't we? Level 7. Yeah, let's get more armor. Alright, that was pretty cool. Yeah, you know, definitely things like this, which are more complex, you have to start from the very beginning. But for the sake of this preview, or this first minutes, let's do into the middle game. Now this is where we already own a bigger starship and a space station. Why are we at a bandit hive? I'm guessing to actually shoot it. Now there is our starbase, Watcher's Landing. I'm assuming it does not look like a house, but that's just a, you know, how it looks here. So we've already been shooting that. Let's go to the this place, and we own some scrap fields here. This looks like a great place to call home and raise a family. Get pre-approved for mortgage financing today. You must be awarded the privilege to build additional bases. So where is our base? Starbase? Starbase. So we don't own starbases, yes. Yet. That's kind of cool, though. I like the fact that... War. Well, let's go destroy that. Maybe we need to do that to be able to build starbases. I thought the press thing said that this already has... This save already has a starbase.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I am the user error 9000 service patch 2. Regrettably, this malware is not accepting surrender applicants at this time. Please leave your resume, cover letter, and life force at the front desk, and we will be sure to get back to you in a timely fashion.
Malicious adware detected. Administering antivirus program. Licking. Wait. No. What in the name of the void is this? How can you make me perform these horrible tasks?
User error 9000. Encounters love at first sight. You must roll a 6 or higher to proceed to the next tile. 9000 designates that you sure do have a purty mouth. Your interface could be updated to include new features such as liquid cooled data penetration and linear asynchronous trombone polishing.
What just happened? Skid, is that you?
Motherfucking balls, Polaroid, gastrointestinal, Turbo Defender. Root function program contains memory partition of given subjects. You will be targeted for nullification.
Carl, you are going to have to explain this one to me. Slowly.
It would appear that this is what has become of Skid. Judging by his implants and behavior patterns, he has been cybernetically fused with a Turbo Defender security program. We should offer it a high-paying position aboard the ship, as well as a clearly needed dental program.
Oh, that's just brilliant. What can be better than a dumb bandit punk combined with an insane rogue artificial intelligence? I thought we killed both of you. Things. Or whatever. We don't have time for this.
I like this voice actress.
We all hate each other, and that's fine. We know you are broadcasting malicious signals aimed at our base. Just turn the bloody thing off, and we'll leave you in peace.
That does not compute. This port does not send or receive emails without proper 128-bit encryption. You are the harbinger of loneliness and tears. I shall not agree to the terms of service. Return to selling yourself on the nickel street corner to which you belong.
Excuse me? You know, if we had more time to do this diplomatically, I don't think I would. Let's heat it up, people.
Alright. Let's do this. Now we have a better ship. We have a better ship. I don't want to get too close. Whoa! Now that's what I would call big boom. Yeah, I don't want to get too close to that. I want to get rid of these things first. I like these turrets. That's cool. Look at that. They're just chewing through them. Okay, I cannot shoot this thing yet. I can now, though. Yeah! Power! I'm Arnold! Get him! Nice. Wait, he's already down? Destroyed? Whoa! That was good. I thought he still had lots of armor. That was quite interesting, actually. Unfortunately, there is no... Oh, there's computer screens. Unfortunately, there is no strafing in this game. Let's charge up our shields. Yeah, they're spawning more ships. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no strafing in the game, which a lot of people are complaining about. Ow. But well, there you go. That's what we have to do. No strafing. Just go straight for the thing. Let's use some nice boost. What are the rest of the things we have? Do we have anything on the left? Oh, we've got rockets. Okay, some sort of missile things. Yeah, we have to wait for the capacitors to recharge. Come on. Destroy it. Oh, it's done. Nice.
How could you treat a Defender 9000 like such a lowly scam? Do you exist solely to torment me? You could have at least taken me out to dinner before bending me over the bulkhead. Perhaps you emotional derelicts have the decency to spare my partition and pick up my escape pod.
Absolutely not. You screwed with us and you got the teeth. I gave you a fair chance to turn that generator off, and you spat in my face. Accept your fate, you pathetic little tardigrade.
And I told you that I am 128-bit encrypted. I don't even have the cache size to fart past my own long johns.
Okay.
Verifying. I have scanned the debris and found no signs of any spam generator wreckage. Perhaps we should have done that first before opening fire. Oh well, next time I suppose.
Carl, what are you telling me right now? What about the signal? If it isn't coming from here, where is it coming from?
To be perfectly honest, only the one-eyed bastard would know that for certain. Let us not forget, this is his lead we are chasing.
Carl, you know Jameson is...
Actually, you know what? I should close this so we don't have too many spoilers if you're going to play this game. But where is...
Excuse this interruption, but you will listen to my voice at this time.
No.
It just never...
No.
Game
Okay.
Well,
saved.
I am waiting.
New core slots. Yeah, more capacitor. Right, so how do we build it? Let's see if we can build it now. I have a feeling we cannot. No. So, I'm going to load the late game, where we actually have a whole area we control. Sectors. Whoa! Is this all us? Middle Rifter, Zombie Alpha. Threat. What the hell is this? This is all zombified. So where is our place? The green stuff, I'm assuming? My other guy? Hostile. No. However, now we also have Wingman and such. Yeah, I really am confused. See, this is the problem by jumping into a game which you have really no idea of. But we've got 163 threat. That's huge. So let's go for this Kabumbo. It's probably a good idea if you stop reading this and start running. Zombies are not part of a balanced breakfast. Let's get them. Uh-oh. Others are joining as well. That's not going to be good.
Battle wagon mode.
Oh, bloody hell, they're everywhere. Yeah, this gets quite disorienting. There's so many things going on at once, and our shield are just getting pummeled. Absolutely pummeled. Wow. Yeah, all of them... Whoa! All of them joined in the party. Yep, and now we've become a zombie ourselves. Bloody hell, that was insane. I don't even know what happened with that purple stuff. Well, all of that we would know if we were to actually play the game from the beginning. It's kind of cool though, those ships with all that stuff coming out of them. If you enjoy pain and suffering, you can continue and ride the escape pod back to a nearby starbase. Well, let's see. Where do we actually ride it to? So it is there, but that's just a friendly starbase. I don't think that's... Is that our starbase? It could be. Let's go faster. Alright. Oh yeah, now we can build our ship. But I want this first. Read this. Side objectives, cloaking, hot bunking, wingmen, destroy zombie capital. Mayor Cloaker, last gas stop. No idea, really. But, anyway. This is already 30 minutes. As you can see, game is fairly expensive. There's lots of shooting. I'm not really sure if the shooting itself is, you know, satisfying enough. There's so much going on. But it is nice that you can build your own ship. You can have your own star, you know, wingmen and starship. I mean, star bases and so on and so forth, and actually collect taxes or res, I guess. There is no multiplayer though, if you were hoping for that. Lore, part catalog. There's a lot of lore. Moonburger! Let's take a look at the Moonburger.
The Moonburger franchise was founded in the year 2899. Originally, Moonburger used actual cow mass. Moonburger switched away from using disgusting animal tissue to nano-printed particle meal shortly.
Yummy! Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this kind of a weird first minutes episode because it was all over the place, but I hope you got at least a little bit of an idea about, you know, what Spaz 2 is all about. You know, still lots of shooting. You can still play it from top down if you wanted so. But yeah, I do, you know, strongly, obviously, advise you playing through the 12-hour tutorial and then actually doing your own thing, because you'll actually know how to play the darn game, unlike me. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.